Welcome back to the Owl Talk podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Camilleri, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some great ways that you can get involved with Sigma Pi as a volunteer. First, let's start by talking about chapter advisors. Chapter advisors are the on-the-ground liaisons of our volunteer corps. They work exclusively with one chapter throughout the year, advising on all operations of the chapter, advising that chapter stays within all applicable local, state, and federal laws, as well as Sigma Pi's constitution and bylaws, the chapter's own local constitution and bylaws, and the rules and regulations of the host institution. Chapter advisors should really focus on the operations, recruitment, and finances of the group and help advise where necessary so they can thrive for years to come. As our men transition into new leadership roles within the chapter, it's very important that the chapter advisor is working with the executive council to hold an officer transition workshop so they understand their duties and responsibilities and they can effectively lead their chapter. You want to be prepared to advise the chapter on any questions that they may have. Usually this is an email or phone call from an undergraduate member. And as a chapter advisor, you're usually going to spend anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a month on chapter business. And this time could be cut down if you had other alumni on your advisory board to help out. Next, I want to dive a little bit deeper into our regional volunteers known as Province Archons. Province Archons advise on all parts of the fraternity, colonies, chapters, alumni clubs, etc., that are within their geographical area. They are appointed by the executive office and serve a 2-year term during each biennium. This role is an important one. Maintaining communication with your chapter advisors, undergraduate leaders, other alumni volunteers, and the executive office is crucial. As an appointed official from the executive office, you have an expectation to contact each SAGE at a minimum once per semester, communicate at least once per month with chapter advisors in your region, communicate at least once per semester with all alumni clubs or housing corporations in your region. You should be planning a province workshop and making sure that all your chapters in your province are properly reporting all new members that they may have. Province Archons help train and assist chapter advisors in the region, and as a Province Archon, you will have a vital part of the growth and longevity of Sigma Pi fraternity. Beyond those recognized positions, we also have several other opportunities. Another great opportunity is advising on a local advisory board. This is simply just helping a chapter advisor by having other alumni volunteers advise on different categories of the chapter. For example, you could have an alumni be an academic advisor and help the chapter focus strictly on academics. You could have another alumni advisor be the recruitment advisor. So he strictly is focused on recruitment and helps with the recruitment advisor. You could have someone be the financial advisor. So they work directly with a third counselor and help advise that chapter and become financially stable. Another option could be a member education and culture advisor. So that person works directly with the new member educator and making sure that the chapter has a functioning new member program. There's even more positions that could be added if you have the alumni support to fill the positions. It's just a matter of alumni stepping up to the plate and wanting to help out. Other opportunities in Sigma Pi are becoming an alumni club leader. Becoming an alumni club leader is a great way to stay involved because you're helping not only your own chapter, but you're helping other alumni stay involved by hosting annual events or meetings. We have plenty of alumni clubs who host golf outings on a yearly basis, other alumni clubs who do annual homecoming events, or some alumni clubs who just host annual workshops for the group so they can continue to educate their members. Alumni clubs can also be a great place to start a chapter educational fund, and is a great way to interact with alumni and help raise money. Another great way to volunteer for Sigma Pi is writing for the Emerald. Many people do not realize that, simply just writing for the Emerald or writing for us in any kind of publication is a great way to volunteer. There's many, many stories to tell out there in Sigma Pi, and we need your help to tell it. Another great way to help with Sigma Pi is helping us raise money for the Sigma Pi Educational Foundation. Not only can you donate directly to us, but you can help us by reaching out to other members or friends, asking them to donate. Doing that is an excellent way to volunteer and help make a big impact on the organization. We have our 10 Stars campaign coming up in October, and we graciously ask that you give what you can, whether it's $10 or more during the month of October. Then we hope you will ask 10 of your friends to do the same. It's give $10 and ask 10. It's that simple. I encourage you all to participate in that, and that is another great way to volunteer. Finally, you can contribute as a board member on one of the many boards throughout the Sigma Pi network. From the Grand Council to the Board of Directors for the Sigma Pi Educational Foundation and Sigma Pi University, there are many great opportunities for higher level volunteer contributions to the organization. I hope you consider volunteering in any aspect and help us continue to grow Sigma Pi Fraternity. That'll wrap up today's discussion. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Owl Talk podcast. To learn more about how to volunteer, visit sigmapi.org/volunteer. For everyone listening, make sure you hit subscribe and please leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast platform. And as always, I believe.